guys, thank you for coming to check out my video. Make sure that you like, comment, and subscribe to this channel so that I can put out more and more videos to show you my journey. Okay, so I actually want to give you four. There are four things that I feel to believe that is the most important before you even go to your doctor and be like, hey, I want to do bariatric surgery because I've tried all these other methods and they are not working for me. So for number one, the most important, check your insurance. So my company that I've been with since 2014, the coverages that they selected under our Blue Cross Blue Shield's insurance, it did not cover bariatric surgery. But luckily, when I actually wanted to inquire about bariatric surgery, we was in the middle of actually getting our insurance plan changed, and they was reworking and remodifying it. And I was so nervous at that time because I was like, oh my gosh, if my insurance doesn't cover bariatric surgery, then I can just say forget it. Well, I could not say forgot it and found another insurance, but that would be wasted money since I already have insurance. So luckily, when they finalized the insurance, bariatric surgery was covered under my company insurance. So I got lucky. But make sure you check out your insurance. Make sure that your insurance covers bariatric surgery. I'm not sure if they picks and chooses of whether it's the bypass, or either the sleeve, or either lap mask. I'm not sure if they limit it to that, but I'm pretty sure they don't. I'm thinking that they don't because they just said bariatric surgery. Okay, you're approved for it. Keep it going. Number two, find a good bariatric doctor. Whether you have to do Google reviews research, or if you know somebody that had bariatric surgery, ask them. Or if you just want to just go out on a limb and just pick whoever, do you. But I suggest that do your research on your doctor to make sure that he's board certified, and that he have done this before, because you don't want anybody just working inside your body. Lucky for me, I know somebody that had bariatric surgery, and they are a very reputable person, and I trust pretty much everything they say. So they told me about their doctor and told me about their bedside manner, how they are good at explaining themselves to the patient. You want a good doctor to patient relationship. You don't want nobody to just dismiss your claims or dismiss your questions or whatever concern you have about getting whatever bariatric surgery that you choose to pick. You want somebody that you can trust and feel like, hey, this person is not going to do no harm to my body, because doctors, that's they oath, do no harm. I'm hoping that's the first one. Do no harm. So yeah, make sure you research your doctor, ask questions, ask people, ask around, but just find a good, credible bariatric surgeon. Find a good, credible bariatric surgeon. Number three, you will have to get a referral from your doctor. Most people do it from a family doctor, internal doctor, whichever one you want to call it. I did mine from my family doctor. So basically, your family doctor is basically the person that draws your blood, tell you that, hey, you're overweight, and hey, you're this and you're that. So you need a doctor that actually have a lot of records of you. So as far as my doctor, my internal doctor, family doctor, whichever one you want to call it, it's for years that he's been keeping track of me. And over the years, because I went from a retail job to actually a corporate job, so I went from walking a lot to sitting down a lot, and basically my weight is just like on a roller coaster. It's just skyrocketed, and it just went out of control. So over the years, he was telling me, hey, we need to get this on the check. And I'm like, okay, I'm trying. You know, I did got into like group workouts, and I done got a personal trainer, and nothing was going right. So with my family doctor, when he told me that, hey, you are pre-hypertensive, and at that point I was like, oh my gosh. And that was probably like a couple of years ago. And I was like, it never was high to the point where I needed blood pressure medicine. And then like a year or two ago, my sugar, my diabetes started getting up there. And I was like, hey, no, I don't need that. So my family doctor, he told me, like, you gotta do something about this, or else we're gonna have to put you on these medicine. I'm like, I'm not a person that like to take medicine. I don't want to do that. I got a family history of all this and that. No, I don't want to be that person. So he was kind of like the first person that got me into looking into this, into the surgery, because I'm like, it's getting out of control. I can't handle it. So he kind of pushed, but, well, without his knowledge, he kind of pushed me into the bariatric surgery. So I thank him for that. And so basically I told him about this doctor that was referred from, you know, a good, reliable person of mine. And so I told him, I was like, hey, doctor, I want to start bariatric surgery. And he was like, okay. He was like, okay, I have some people that can do it. And I was like, no, I actually have a person that I have in mind to actually do it. And so he was like, okay. So, and that's another thing, you can pick and choose your bariatric surgery. You don't have to go with what your family doctor say. It's your choice of if you do want to go with that person, but still, do your research. So basically he sent the information of my blood work and my history off to my bariatric doctor, and that's basically what started it to get it to rolling. So the last and final one, which all of them been important, but number 4 is really important. It is important to have a support system. If you do not have a support system, it can go from good to bad within a blink of an eye. You need a good support system around you to encourage you, to make you think that, hey, I'm not in this alone, and I have somebody to talk to. Always have your support system. They will be there to you from the end, to the beginning to the end. They will always be there for you. And whether it's family, whether it's friends, it can be a stranger that you just see from time to time. You know, you gotta have a good support system, because if you don't have a good support system, then it's basically like, what's the point? And you don't want to get to the point of where, hey, I did all this work and I don't have a support system. Where you know, we can go into mental health. Mental health is a very, very real thing, and without your support system, your mental health can go from good to bad. I'd have had my good days, I'd have had my bad days, but the good always outweigh the bad. So if you feel like you need someone to talk to, hey, you can hit me up. I will talk to you. I don't have nothing to do anyway. I'm just playing. I do work. But I will take time in my day to actually support and help somebody that planning on going through this journey, because it's a long process. And it's always good to have somebody on your side, even if you know them or if you don't know them. So you guys, if you made it to the end of this video, I appreciate you so much.